Well, hey, I'm Craig Ford, Mayor of Gadsden. Today I have Dr. Kathy Murphy, who's our president of our Gadsden State Community College, and we're so proud to have her on board with us in the City of Gadsden, the partnership we have. Dr. Murphy, we do these community conversations, and I know people already know who you are because you've been here a couple of years at least, 2.5 years?
2 years.
2 years, okay.
As of this week.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, congratulations. But
Thank
we, you know my passion for Gadsden State, and I love the college and got a lot of family heritage there. But we are so happy to have Kathy Murphy as our president, and glad to have you here. But tell us a little bit about what's going on at the college. This is just real informal. We just want to know what's going on.
Well, thank you for this opportunity. Kathy Murphy is awfully proud to be a part of the city of Gadsden and this region and this area. So my honor to be the president. We have lots of wonderful things going on at Gadsden State. We're just so excited about our advanced manufacturing center that's we're going to put shovels in the ground, Mayor, probably in February, and we'll be announcing that date and looking forward to just celebrating something that's going to be awesome for this community, to be able to have an advanced manufacturing center with 5 or 6 terrific programs in place. And so just look forward to being able to share that facility.
When I grew up going to Gadsden State, you kind of took an English degree, you took your English classes and your histories to transfer over to a 4-year degree. Now it's kind of come to where it's all workforce development. It's kind of the focus. Am I correct on that?
So really we have a focus on not only the academic side for those students who want to take those academic courses and perhaps go on to a 4-year institution. We also have the health sciences area. So we have our RN program and lots of other health science programs. But we do have the workforce development side of the house, and we really do have quite an emphasis in that area now, perhaps like we've not had in the past.
And for the people that grew up here, when we had the trade school per se, and then we had the college.
Yes.
Now it's just one college.
Yes.
And so there is no technical college or trade school for y'all that are listening that you're as old as I am. But now, one thing I'm impressed with is the one-stop center where a student or a potential student can go and they can get advisement, they can get signed up for classes. And I know this is me talking, but is that correct?
Yes, so we're pleased to have our one-stop center, a place where students can be advised, can register, can buy books, can get that Gadsden State sweatshirt, whatever they might want to do. It's a really great location for our students, and we have that on our Gadsden campus.
So if I'm a high school 10th or 11th grader also, one thing that I love about Gadsden State, they can do what we call dual enrollment. Is that still what you call it?
Yes.
So you can go as a 10th grade summer as a child or a junior, and you can start your college career no matter what it is. My daughter, I'll just go ahead and tell you about this. She finished her senior year at Gadsden City and went to Auburn as a second semester sophomore.
Yes.
And so it worked out wonderful, but it was a lot less expensive. And I'll be honest with you, if it weren't for Gadsden State, I wouldn't be here today. The teacher ratio was a lot smaller than when I went to Sanford and Auburn. And I think Gadsden State serves a viable purpose to our community, and not only just in the economic impact, but also in a child's life, how they can get a college degree or a 2-year degree. And they're getting out with 2-year degrees, making more now than they are with 4-year degrees. So, you know.
When you can get a quality education at about $164 per credit hour, compare that to many of our other colleges. And while we love our 4-year institutions and we're happy to forward those students on to those institutions who just do quality work, we really want to get students at Gadsden State. We want to serve them during that freshman and sophomore experience and get them ready to go on to 4-year if that's what they choose, or get them ready for the workforce if that's their option.
Yeah. And y'all have the arts, you have music, you have sports now coming, more sports coming. But you can tell I love Gadsden State. So
well, we're glad you love Gadsden State.
I think there's a lot to it more than what people just think about, what we used to think about growing up. I grew up 3 blocks from there, and Alan Smith's in the room sitting over here, but he's the dean of, what's his official title?
Well, flunky.
No,
he's our dean of workforce development. And
he's another Host Luff guy. Yeah.
passionate about what he
Yeah.
does, and we're glad to have Dennis
Half the
Smith.
city employees are from Hokes Bluff. We say that's our number one employer, but I'm telling you, you can't get through what we want to get through in 10 minutes. But I wanted the people just to get to meet our president.
Could I
And,
mention the athletic
absolutely,
piece? So
yes.
in the fall, we will start softball and baseball.
Yes.
We are excited about that. We believe that that's a really great opportunity for us to increase our enrollment. And there's a lot of research out there that says for every athlete you bring on board, you'll bring a couple of other students just based on friends sometimes, and those who want to be at a college where there's more athletics. So we're excited about that.
We tried to do that for probably about 15 years. That's why you're my hero. So, I mean that sincerely.
Yeah.
And Dr. Murphy and I have taught, and we have a one-shot chance community to support these programs, because if they don't work now and we have to shut them down, they'll never come back. But I know our community is going to support them, and we admire you for bringing them back.
I commend you, our former administrators here in the city. We're so excited about our sports complex.
Yes.
And we're so grateful for the relationship we have to have our softball program be able to play softball at the new complex. I drove back there this last week, and it is just amazing.
It's coming along.
It is really coming along. So kudos as you continue to develop that complex.
Tell us the sports that y'all have. That's one thing.
Yes, so we have tennis for men. We have basketball for men, and basketball for our girls. We've started cross country for both guys and gals.
I didn't know that. That's great.
That started this fall, and by the way, they did very well, placed regionally in year one, so that was pretty terrific. We have volleyball for our girls, and then starting our softball and baseball. So we're really ramping it up and amping it up as it relates to our sports programs.
Do we still have tennis?
We do have tennis,
Just
guys.
men's tennis.
Yes.
But you got to have the equal
But now
number.
I will tell you, if we've got some girls who want to play, we'll figure that out too. So we're not just limiting that sport right now. We have guys on that team.
Well,
so
I appreciate it.
Excited about that.
There's one thing that this community didn't know about you. What would it be?
Oh, wow. I would just say to you that I am passionate about what I do every day.
Yeah.
I love education. I've put about 40 years into this career.
Wow.
And I get up every morning as excited about getting to work as I did the first day I went to work.
That's a serious answer. We've had a lot of fun answers. But
well, I will.
You were an athlete growing up, too, weren't you?
I was an athlete.
Yeah.
I was a wannabe athlete.
Well, I've heard stories about you.
I was probably a wannabe. Yeah. I was one of those bandit runners at the Boston Marathon one year, just because I happened to be in the area, and I thought, hey, I believe I can do this, and ran the Boston Marathon. I had the opportunity to compete in the Women's National Olympic lifting meet back in the 80s, and placed ninth in the nation based on my weight and my size.
Wow,
and
you better watch it. Yeah.
That's right. So I have always loved sports. If you could shoot, throw, dribble, run with it, I was all about it. I really do. I really do love sports.
Well, thank you for coming today.
Oh, thank you, Mayor. We're so proud for you to be in this seat.
We all, and hey, I'm Craig Ford, Mayor of Gadsden. This is Dr. Kathy Murphy. Thank you.
Thank you.